Hey, I didn't hear you guys come in. Did you have fun?
What are you doing in here?
It looks like your book bag threw up all over our bed.
Ha ha ha. Look, I finished all my geometry homework.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I'm proud of you, sweetheart.
It was really hard at first, but I think I'm actually kind of getting the hang of it. But, you know, you guys really better change out of those clothes because you might get stuck like that. Ugh. And then...
Alone. At last.
Oh, Brad. Have you ever fantasized about undressing Madonna because now's your chance?
Madonna doesn't hold a candle to you. Are you gonna tell me that he didn't bug you to see Jack and Janet together?
No. Why would it?
You know, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that it just seems a little incestuous.
No more incestuous than the fact that I was once married to your brother. Does that still bother you?
No, because I won.
Won?
That's right. I won the big prize. The grand prize.
All right, I want to answer your question.
Which one?
About Jack and Janet.
Would you say that like they're a couple?
Whatever they are, I think it's wonderful. They both need a distraction right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's just a harmless distraction. I'm thirsty. Want some to drink?
Hello?
Janet, it's Brad.
Hi. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure that you got home all right.
Your brother was a real gentleman.
So is Jack still there?
Good night, Brad. Oh, Bradley. You jealous boy.
Hey, what are you doing here? Jack's in a bad mood. How rare.
Jack is not in a bad mood.
Any of those cinnamon rolls Aunt Emma makes?
No. You didn't answer my question. What are you doing here?
Liar. What, do I have to make an appointment to see my brother?
Well, yeah, it's a shame I don't have an opening for a couple months. So.
I get it. Last night didn't go so well, right? I mean, Janet's a little too uninhibited for you, right?
You know, I was just reading a letter that Sage wrote me from camp, and while I was reading it, I was trying to remember how it felt to be in grade school. And thanks to you, I remember.
Do you want me to wait for Brad before I pour his cup?
Oh, Brad's not coming. It's just me.
Wow, that is so great.
Excuse me?
That you're comfortable eating out alone. Me, I avoid it at all costs. But then, I don't really have much of a choice.
Well, when you're married to the person you work with, you get to spend a lot of free time together. A lot of it.
And if Brad were here, you wouldn't be able to grill me about Jack.
What?
Oh, come on. You're not really here for a BLT. You want to find out what happened last night between me and Jack.
Snyder, how about you focus on the game?
Oh, right.
I'm sorry. Was that my fault?
You got me. I didn't come out for the cinnamon buns. All right. Can you give me a beer?
Get your own damn beer.
I came out to see how you're doing. You know, I was worried about you last night. Going out with Janet.
Bet I wouldn't know how to defend my honor?
I know her. Well, I knew her.
We have proof of that, Brad.
I'm just concerned that she could do you harm.
Oh, this I gotta hear.
Okay, you know, and I need to be blunt here. Okay, you've had a string of failures in the romance department. Your ego is shot, your self-confidence, a dim memory.
What did I do to deserve this, Lord?
Clearly, you have issues with dynamic, spirited women like Carly and Katie, and Janet is more of the same. And yes, it is important for you to get back up on the horse after you've fallen off, but with a gentle mare, not a high-spirited thoroughbred.
thank you, Brad. Thank you. I can't tell you what it means to me to have my brother looking out for me.
I am here for you.
Yes, I know. I know. Maybe you should pre-screen my dates. Make sure I don't date anyone outside my league.
Come on, we know you don't have a great track record compatibility-wise. I just don't want to see you getting hurt again.
Bull. You just want to make sure that you stay the main man in Janet's life, even though you're already married.
Caroline, I'm taking my break. I think it'd be good if we sat down and talked this out.
I thought it would be good if you took my order. You know that thing that waitresses do?
Jack and I had a lovely time. He really is a sweet man.
Thanks for the news.
I mean, I can understand why he might be a little gun-shy around women. I mean, when you've been betrayed that many times. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have used that word.
But you enjoyed saying it so much.
I'm really starting to get a better glimpse of the real Jack. He's passionate. He's exciting. Oh, and he is a real man.
And you are just the woman to bring that out of him, right? The real Jack?
Maybe.
Or maybe this. Maybe you're using him to make Brad jealous.
I would never dream of doing something like that.
Well, that's good. Because if you did, I'd have to make your life no fun at all.
You want to blame me for your sad life? You want to make me the bad guy? Go ahead, do that. You know, I'm used to it. Must have been cold there in my shadow.
Good Lord, Brad, I know you find it flattering that Janet seems so into you, but...
Flattering? No, seriously, Jack, it's a burden.
You really don't see that she's trying to build a relationship with you to make things easier on Liberty? She wants a family for her kid.
I wish that was it. I wish you didn't have to sell yourself that bill of goods.
You being so self-aware and everything.
You want to talk? Let's talk truth here. Okay, let's talk truth. You've always been jealous of me, all right? Which makes sense, of course. But as your brother, and as someone who really cares about you, going after Janet's a no-win situation. She's just not that into you.
But she's just hanging out with me to play with your head.
Good, that's a start. That's a good start.
Is there anything in the history of the world that you don't think is all about you? Honestly, you probably think that China and the Dalai Lama are vying for your attention.
The Dalai Lama? Who's she?
Okay, the truth is, you don't want Janet focusing on anyone but you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Rest assured, we are just friends. However, if I wanted it to be more than that, there's not a damn thing you could do about it.
Threats. They go so well with lunch.
I don't have lunch. My waitress took a break.
All right, let's skip the trip down Snarky Lane, shall we? My guess is you still really care about Jack, and you don't want anything bad to happen to him.
Something like that?
And you think I'm playing with him, and that's bad.
Again, something like that.
All right, honestly, Katie, Jack and I are just two people with kids and no partners. We have stuff in common, that's all.
It's just he is vulnerable right now.
He's a lot stronger than you think. Trust me. And besides, if something were to happen between us, which, quite frankly, I don't see it in the cards. But if it did, I'm not the type of woman that men have trouble getting over.
You sure about that?
Oh, the evidence is overwhelming.
Okay, thanks. And I'm sorry, I know it's technically none of my business. And I'm sorry if what I said came across
The way it did?
Yeah. I guess you're right, though. I do still care about Jack a lot, and I don't want to see him hurt.
I wouldn't worry about that. Although it is kind of nice to have somebody think I could be a femme fatale, or whatever it is you call it. It's a good feeling. Listen, don't worry about it. Hey, my shift is over. I'm taking off. Word to the wise. Skip the soup. It's a Swedish nightmare.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I just realized.
I shouldn't have said anything.
When you're right, you're right.
I just underestimated how painful your situation is, and how it must hurt to see me, with everything while you're here bunking in Aunt Emma's farmhouse all alone.
Yeah, so why don't you go back to everything and let me be all alone?
Well, I just want to say, I really do believe that there's someone out there for you. It's just not Janet. You know what? The receptionist at WOAK.
What?
Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie. Yeah, I'll set it up. Maybe we could do a double.
The girl with all the stuffed animals on her desk?
I don't know why I didn't think of her before. You two have so much in common. Do you know that she plays the accordion?